check, mic check. Let me know if you understand. Is there a heart in the house tonight? Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? A heart is a house for love, and I'm learning that it don't take much to break a heart. In the house for love, and I learned. Can y'all hear me good, chat? Probably got a little bubbly. Is it bubbly? Let me know. Let me know. Sounds a little muffled. Seem like. Let me take this off. Let me know how it sounds, chat. Fair weather fan checking in. Benji, appreciate the comment. I even a Bama fan. You checking in first. That joke is funny. That's why I laugh at the other fan bases. I guarantee you, I guarantee you, there's like, and I'm gonna say real fans because you can't say all fans. 8 out of 10 fans right now, Alabama fans, real fans, are sitting here right now, and they're probably getting a lot of crap from fan bases and teams that have not beat Alabama or can't beat Alabama, or the last time they saw Alabama, they lost to Alabama. So it's funny. What's up, Dwight? Zach, what's good, man? Kendo, what's good, man? Look, man, I just can't lie to talk about that yesterday, man. I didn't sleep. For real, we watching that game, and we got beat on the field, in the booth, in the crowd, on social media. We got beat last night. And it's crazy because we thought we saw our worst, our darkest of days with this group, right? But I think that probably overall, as a team, complete effort was probably the worst. Coaching, players alike. I went back and watched the game, man. It's like, and I don't want to be one to say this, but at a point in the game, man, I just feel like we were kind of relying on the fact that we're Alabama. That's what I feel like the players were doing last night at some point. And then I feel like the coaching staff just came to a full realization that we might have found our peak. We might have peaked. First swing at it, year one, might be the cap. And if that's the cap, if that's the baseline of where Coach DeBoer and this staff got to build from, look, I knew that was him. What's college coach is right here driving beside me. Uh, Auburn wide receiver coach is driving right here beside me. Yeah, I'm about to get off right here. I think we're in a situation where you get a chance to really baseline check some things from a culture standpoint. Really get to check some baseline standards from a culture standpoint, and assess what you're going to push going forward. What you're going forward. Jay out says, "Hi, I send you 1,000." What? Puppet Master of Spades. Hello, what's good? I prefer the Lord Jesus than religions and all other things. They are dead. Do I have any moderators available? I ain't got no moderators here. Shout out to the Big 19 in the chat. Hey, make sure y'all run the lights up on the stream. Oh yeah, we definitely got to beat Auburn, Kendo. Dougie, what's good, man? What's good, Dougie? What's up, Khalil? Appreciate that, Zach. I don't know what that got going on there. That look kind of sus. So going forward, man, I just kind of wanted to expound on some things that happened last night. Offensive line, let's start there. That's where the issues really started from start to finish. And to me, boy, you ever okay? This is what happened to Alabama last night, and this ain't no excuse. This is just how life is, and this is how sports is in general. This is how life is in general. Sometimes you get on a trek and you get in a vein and you get in this zone that you really just can't shake yourself out of. There were so many times last night where play calls were made that usually would get us out of bad spaces, defensively and offensively. And in those moments, one time we saw the QB run be the exact thing we needed for that drive to continue, right? And it was a success. But then the next time it was needed, it wasn't executed. And you see where, okay, I look and I see where CJ Dupree, Robbie Oots, just slips on the block, and then my slide wide receiver doesn't even touch the guy that's over him. So now you got extra bodies flowing to the ball because the effort just was not there. So from an offensive line standpoint and protection standpoint, we felt tremendously last night, and that's just the basis of it. Technique, um, overextending, Elijah Pritchard overextending in the pass pro. Caden Proctor just not checking his gaps before sliding. Um, Jaden Roberts did not have a great game. He did not have a great game, but he didn't have enough misses to where, or enough bad plays to where it was effective. And it was a few where he was the lead block. If Jalen just reads off of him after, and I can't wait to get to this quarterback situation. But it's a few times where Jalen's not being decisive in his angles or his gaps that he's attacking in the run game. So, O-line, right tackle, Elijah Pritchard got to play better. I'm hearing some names that's jumping in the portal. Uh, a lot of young guys. Well, 4 young guys that I believe could have gave us quality reps um, this season. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of rumors being thrown around right now. I've only made contact with a few sources inside, but even they are kind of everywhere because it's a lot of emotions in what's been decided right now. Y'all, I left my breakfast. That's what I forgot. I'm hungry, so. But yeah, Almighty Hurricane said Bama is pathetic. Are you a Miami fan? Facts, Nick Saban. What's up, Bino? I got mods pulling up finally. What's up? My boy Zach and what's the name in there holding it down for y'all? And Dwight. Gotta get Dougie one of the wrenches. The Canes, y'all not even gonna win the ACC. Miami ain't won their conference since they've been in it. But all of a sudden, y'all world beaters. Come on, man. Y'all not even gonna win the conference this year. And without the conference, Miami, the schedule is horrible. They not getting in the playoffs. Sorry to tell y'all, I'm out of Hurricane. What's up, Kimberly? Shout out to the Big 24 in the chat. Make sure y'all run the likes up. We only got 9 likes on the stream. Run the likes up, man. Should have at least 15 likes on the stream. 28. Got 28 in the chat. Run the likes up. And I went live because there's a lot of people that thought we wasn't going, that we was going to hide or like, for what, man? We called the game. We made predictions. Nothing happened that I predicted was going to happen, y'all. From an execution standpoint. Game plan wise, I think we had 2 runs of 10 yards or more. 3. That was 3 runs of 10 yards or more last night. I gotta pull my stats. Let me pull this handy dandy notebook out. But Bama Nation, how y'all grieving this morning, man? First year of the 12-team playoff, and it's a good chance we might not get in it. What does that do to you as a fan? Me as a fan, I'm very disappointed. I'm not going to sit here and act like there's a bright side to this situation. As a fan, there's no bright side to it. With the expectations we had this season, I mean, we're right there aligned, the realistic expectations, but the results and the reward that these expectations or these accomplishments or lack of accomplishments, what they warrant is not what you wanted as a fan. They're not what you expected as a fan. And it may be true. Yes, you can be a 3-loss team in the playoff, but you don't want to be Bama. You don't, as a Bama fan, you don't want to be that 3-loss team in the playoffs as Bama. Because right now, last week I was saying, after watching the last 2 weeks of play, I was thinking that this was the best 2-loss team in the nation because of the product that they put on the field at that moment. And I've been really key on highlighting and emphasizing, if the LSU Bama shows up, if that team shows up the rest of the season, nobody wants to play that team. That team is the best team, one of the top 3 teams, top 4 teams in the nation, if that team showed up. But clearly that wasn't the case last night. So going forward, looking at Auburn and getting your thoughts on what this team looks like for the future, the whole mode of this team for next week, this Saturday coming up. What does this team do to really solidify this season as a success? Is this a failure? Is this season a failure for you all? We don't get a conference game. We don't get a conference championship. We probably won't make the playoffs. Is this a failure season? Or is a winning season a failure for your first year head coach, Kalen DeBoer at the University of Alabama? Let's not soften the blow. Let's not soften the blow. Let's really put it out there for what it is. Is a fourth, fifth place finish in the SEC, a 14-team SEC conference, where 6 of your teams are in the top 15 rankings wise, right? 25. How many we got in the top 25 SEC rank? How many SEC teams are ranked in the top 25 right now? Yeah, Gary. I mean, we don't like it. We don't like it. 9-3. You don't like it, but I look at Kirby's first year at Georgia, 7-6. I look at Billy Napier's first year at Florida, 6-6. I look at Steve Sarkisian's first year at Texas, 6-7, I believe, or 5-7, I believe, 5-7. Sarkisian was first year. Ole Miss struggled their first year, and for people that keep saying that, he got handed all this talent, it doesn't matter when you still got to coach the game, man. Still got to coach the game. You still got to get players to buy into the play call. That's just the baseline of it. They changed practice schedules. The whole program went under reconstruction. This transition, and it's currently still under reconstruction, under construction. Adding on, taking away, building up, taking down, adjusting. This team definitely we had opportunity to be 11-1 at this point. We had opportunity to be 11-1 at this point. We should have won. We should have beat Tennessee. Had plenty of opportunities to win that game, right? And last night against Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, we lose that game. They just beat us up and down the field. Last night, too many opportunities were wasted. And the funny thing is, y'all, with all the struggles we had, the offense was still moving the ball. Like with all the struggles we had last night in that game, the offense was still moving the ball. So, hold on, y'all. I gotta plug the mic back in. Phone started getting hot, sitting in that phone case. I mean that holder. We good? Mic back in. If Miro has to be a pocket passer, I need my old line to protect better. And people talking about that the idea or the if it's only on Miro to make it a success. I mean to get out of it. My thing is last night Miro had 4 drops in the first quarter by receivers who had a total of 6 drops all season. 7 drops. Ryan Williams only had 5 drops coming into last night. He had 3 in the game last night, 2 of them on the same drive. Hey, and so I was gonna talk about that. We got 48 in the chat. Why y'all not liking the stream? Y'all just here to try to get clips so y'all can take it to the Fairweather channels. I don't have no I don't have like no glass half full concepts today. I rewatched the whole game. I rewatched the whole game last night. Like last night, I thank God for the energy I had yesterday. And I had a good time hanging out yesterday. Baumhauer, shout out to Baumhauer's Montgomery. Off on the boulevard, man. That girl Kay, man, she know how to get a good vibe. Her and Jay, they had a good vibe at that bar. Yeah, Bino, definitely inconsistent. I appreciate that, Almighty. Dino, where you been at, man? We was celebrating 2 weeks ago. I ain't seen you, bro. Where you been at? Hey, Sanaya, my baby's in the chat, y'all. Y'all, my daughter is in the chat. Oh, hey, Sanaya, baby girl. Say roll tide. Oh, my baby. Oh, you just made daddy so happy. I miss you too, big girl. Call daddy phone. You can call my other phone, big girl. Call me in 5 minutes, big girl. Call me in 5 minutes. I promise I answer the phone. I'm gonna get off this live for you. Hey, big girl. Oh man. Oh y'all, I'm about to cry. I miss my kids, y'all. Don't do that. I'm not sad. I just miss my babies, man. Don't cry, Smook. Oh, Dino, what's good, man? I ain't seen you. That's what I'm saying. I ain't seen you. We've been celebrating. Arnaldo, you got 2 seconds to come with a better comment. You won. That's weird. But good to see you, though, man. Hey, run them likes up, run them likes up. We got 1635 in the chat. We got 16 likes. Where my baby at, man? My baby girl, man. Oh, I'm so happy. Doug, you don't laugh at me, man. That really made my morning. But I'm gonna say this, talking to Auburn, because I got about 10 minutes before I'm gonna be at church. This week, like everybody said, we know rivalry week. I never like underestimate or overestimate Auburn when it's time to play Auburn. I never short sell or undersell what this game means. But for real, y'all, there are some concerns to be had, and it's literally because of the inconsistency of our identity. The concerns I have are not necessarily with the coaching. It's about the product that's on the field, that's being executed and put on the field. I'm going to say this. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there's no switches. And I'm not even going to say go out on a limb. There's no changes this offseason for this staff. Maybe an offensive line coach change, because I think Coach Cap was more of your introductory hire to the style of offensive line scheme that we want to see. But if we be honest, the offensive line progression has been the best we've seen for the O-line in probably like 5 years. Probably like 4 or 5 years. Just overall growth of the offensive line. Now, a bad game last night is not going to allow you all to see it, but this offensive line's consistency and their quality of execution is going to be be key to success against Auburn this weekend, because Auburn's defense is legit. Auburn is always going to be tough in the trenches, and that's just their nature. Hugh over there, he's going to have those guys offensively ready to run some gimmick stuff that's going to probably, if we come out flat, is going to get those guys, catch us off balance and put us in situations we don't need to be in. So, Bino, praying for you, man. Praying for you, bro. I'm going to church now. I'm headed to church, big girl. Head to church. I'm about to call you in 3 minutes. Let me wrap this up, big girl, and I'm gonna call you, okay? So, offensively, O-line is key. We'll talk about Jalen Merrill. I got 6 plays that I want to show y'all on film. Maybe I might do it tonight because I have that type of energy. But tomorrow for sure we're gonna talk about it. It's 6 plays last night that I'm gonna show you. 2 of them I was able to find the clips where Jalen Merrill against similar looks, against similar style, against similar pressure and defense as far as coverage. Jalen Merrill made the correct reads. Last night he got flustered. He didn't allow he resorted to some bad mechanics again. The first and the second pick weren't even mechanic issues. That was just a lapse in judgment. The first one, let's be real. The first one, I'm disappointed in Kobe Prentice. I'm disappointed in Ryan Williams on that first pick. I'm disappointed. The second one, Milrow. Because I don't even, I watched the play. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe y'all will get me for this one, but I don't think Miro had enough pressure in his face to make that bad of a judgment on that second interception. Especially when I seen who was that in the slot? Kobe, not Kobe Prentice. Um, Caleb Odom in the slot, streaking downfield, wide open. The pass that you forced so many times. No, Jeremy Bernard. It was Jeremy Bernard because Odom had the hitch. Amanda, it was, and I watched it twice. I watched it twice in an 8 hour span. So just imagine what's going through my head. Oink, oink, flashes. So I saw two quarterbacks that have been everybody's been waiting for them to turn the corner or to get over the hump as far as their development. I saw two quarterbacks uh, make their doubters solidify their doubters yesterday. Jackson Dart and Jalen Miro. Jackson Dart and Jalen Miro allow their doubters and are giving their doubters a large platform to speak from this morning. And to all the Twitter, Gump Nation on Twitter, Gump Twitter, Bama Twitter, whatever y'all want to call it. I'm glad that I'm pivoting our content here on the Coach Me Network to expand past Bama because watching our fair weather fans on Twitter is almost depressing, man. Auburn fans, you expect it. But we have I think we got some Auburn fans in the Alabama clothing on Twitter. We got a lot of Auburn fans in Alabama clothing. Got a lot of Georgia fans that used to be Bama fans until Georgia won, and then they switched to Georgia, and then once we beat Georgia again, they had to be quiet, so they kind of closet. They allowed doubters. So I don't know, man. We got to see what's going on, but definitely want to see this team turn it around, man. We're gonna talk about it this week. We don't get the 24-hour rule on this one on CSN. We got a lot to talk about. It's 6 plays though that I was able to find that stood out to me last night, and I'm going to highlight them in our live show tomorrow morning. Phone line is going to be active and open tomorrow. I already know, because all it takes is a Bama loss to get some numbers for your show. Oh my God. So definitely want to see y'all in there tomorrow, man. Definitely want to see y'all in there tomorrow. What a fair weather fan alert. Hey, Dougie Fresh, you know what? I think him converting 4th and 31 is what set him up for everybody to be critical, right? So you asked the right question. Him converting 4th and 31, even the fan base, fans were out here saying, oh, maybe he can. Even coming into the season, we have a Heisman contender. But now, he ain't it. He ain't it. He ain't it. I love it. I love the narrative. So, and y'all, somebody go tell High Power TV, the Fairweather president, he sat there and posted that video talking about some. I agreed to that $300 bet. Go look at the messages, y'all. Ask him to post the messages when I said lock it in. He didn't lock it in. And anybody that I've ever bet on here, have I not made sure we locked it in? Post stream, during stream, I always make sure I lock it in. High Power didn't show up after Alabama won because he didn't want to solidify that bet. He wasn't confident in that bet. When Alabama went on a streak, he was quiet. He was quiet. Man, and Mari, love you. I know. I'm about to call you, big girl. Look, my baby ready for call y'all. Call it. So I'm gonna check in with y'all, man. I'm gonna check in with y'all a little bit later today. I'm gonna call my babies and talk to them before I get into church, man. But y'all be blessed, man. And if you really a Bama fan, hey, this is not what we wanted, right? This is not what we asked for. This is not what we wanted. This is not what we expected. But we got Auburn Iron Bowl. We cannot lose to Auburn. Cannot lose the Iron Bowl. Year one, Kalen DeBoer, you really have to set precedence. You really have to set precedence in that rivalry. You know, you handle LSU and Baton Rouge. That's a big plus on your bulletin, on your bullet resume. It's a big bullet on your resume. But now you got to go back because you dropped Tennessee, you dropped Oklahoma. You know, when they were beat up, Oklahoma team that was beat up, we let Jackson Arnold run on us like he was doggone um, Johnny Manziel. So let's get to it, man. Triple A family, and y'all, for everybody that's really a part of this Triple A family, man, I need y'all to stay locked in. It's gonna be a lot of people flopping. It's gonna be a lot of people flopping. A lot of people flopping. They're gonna switch up on you. I ain't just talking about Triple A. I'm talking about in general. A lot of people gonna flop on you. They're gonna switch up on you, making emotional decisions. Hey, trust the process, y'all. Trust the process in your life. I've had so many people that I've had to, remove from my circle in the past, 3 or 4 days because of situations and circumstances, you know. And I feel like the more I cut away, the lighter I feel. And don't be scared to move light, y'all. Don't be scared to be alone. Don't be scared to be in moments where you got to be by yourself and you got to rely on, oh, dang, new apartment complex. Not moving to Phoenix City. And you got to rely on where your confidence is, right? So trust your process, trust the process that you're in, and trust God in it. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed on this early Sunday morning. If y'all going to church, get to church, get your worship on. I might go live here on my channel. I think I'm gonna try to set this sound up so y'all can hear the music good. I know the last couple lives on Sundays haven't been clear with the audio, so I'm gonna try to get a different audio plug-in set up for y'all so y'all can hear the live today. But yeah, let's get to it, man. I love y'all. Be blessed. Roll Tide. Triple A family. Much love. Don't forget to like the stream on your way out. On your way in, if you're watching this post live, tap in. And for all the people that comment afterwards, thank you for not being brave enough to come in and say it live um, and wait until after live. Just know receipts are a MFer. Y'all know what an MF is. I ain't gonna cuss this morning. But receipts is an MFer. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But roll tide, everybody. Y'all be blessed.